Welcome to the post-game press conference for the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 Qualifiers Group F game between Lebanon and Syria. Lebanon winning this game 89-64. Team Syria head coach Sebastian Petracci and player Amaury Hardy have joined us. We're going to start with Coach Petracci. Coach, can you please give us your comments about the game?
Yes, of course. First of all, good evening. There is not too much to say after losing by 25 points. Obviously, they play a great game, and we couldn't step into the game early in the first quarter. You know, the difference was like 11 or 13 points, and from there it was really, really hard to come back. We tried different figures like zone, box and one, press, but they solved it really well. Today we saw the best version of Wael Araji, and he take all the juice out of the big guys. Spellman gave a masterclass about playing the modern four. He hit threes, he make damage in the paint, and also Haidar, even though he's a like quite veteran player, he made us a lot of harm in the paint. So from there they controlled the game. After that, it was hard for us to deal with the switching on Amaury. He made it really well in the first half, hurting the paint, driving hard to the basket, and once we couldn't find the solution from his play, everything got, really complicated for us. So after this, it's like we have to say congratulations Lebanon and move forward into the third window. We still got a chance to qualify directly. It's going to be like tough 2 games in Damascus, and we have quite a bit of time to prepare from here to February. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. Amaury, if we can please have your thoughts on the game.
It's kind of hard to win a game when you come out in the first quarter and you down 11 points. I think we really didn't have no answers for them on defense. It was times where, the game was within reach, but we couldn't really get over that hump. It's just a process that is going to be, with the team and just continuously, figuring out and finding our chemistry and figuring out, the defensive schemes and playing together on offense. More credit to Lebanon. Those guys played a great game, and that's just something that we got to emulate. The way that they defend, the way that they move the ball. It's just more credit to them, and it's an honor to be able to play in the FIBA Asia Cup with Syria. And I've had a lot of fun. It's been a great experience for me, and I'm blessed to be in this situation.
Thank you. I will now give the floor to the media if there are any questions.
There's one question, Coach. Firstly, from Coach, we saw that the team had somehow a slow start today by 15-0 to Lebanon. Also in Bahrain, the first quarter, Bahrain lead in 10 points. In Jordan, we saw some friendly games. Also, there were a problem in the first minutes. So, what was the problem with the Syrian team in the first minutes in the game?
First of all, thank you to be here. It's great that someone is asking about Syrian basketball and worry about us. So, congratulations for being here. I think we've been dealing with this problem from day one. I think the main problem that we're facing is these guys don't play an official game since June because the league in Syria didn't start. So basically, all these guys are out of rhythm. It's hard for them to get into the international level rhythm, which is like quite hard. And we play teams that are used to play at this level and with high quality players. So I try my best to find a solution, like switching, starting lineups. Really speaking about the way we should start the games. But in one case or the other, it seems that it's not working out, and it's a big issue for us because we trail every single game we start, except for the friendly game with Palestine, that we start winning by 15 points in the first quarter, and at the end, we lost the game in the overtime. So basically, it has to do with the lack of rhythm and the lack of concentration, I think, to start facing tough and teams with the eager that they have to start good. You start fighting for the games at the early stage on each quarter. So basically, yes, it was a problem, and we couldn't find the solution. Because you see the stats, and mostly we lose the first quarter by a big deal of points, and then we come back and maybe we won quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 by 2, 3, 4 points. So I guess this is something we need to work about.
Yeah, so you first coach that maybe it was better for you to start the league before this.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you saw the performance that our team has during the first window, with most of the team playing Wassel and playing in the Syria League, the team was like running in another pace. The rhythm was higher. The execution was without so many turnovers. We averaged in these 2 games almost like 19 turnovers per game. This is something that comes from a team without playing rhythm. So I believe that now the league is going to start. Some of the guys will play Wassel, so they're going to play and face tough and good players. And this will impact directly in the performance of the national team. I have no doubt about this.
Good luck, coach. And just a question for Amaury. Too much people talk on the social media about your percentage in Jordan. It was somehow low, and in Bahrain, and today it was too much better. We saw you leading the team too much time, changing the game. So for sure, anyone will ask what happened, why we saw you in this better case in these 2 games. Was it maybe because you started joining the team right now more, or what happened?
You know, in the game of basketball, people want to see things like right now. Like, you know, they don't believe in adjustment periods. They don't believe in, you know, it's a whole culture difference for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm many hours away, you know, but I love doing this. You know, this is the job that I signed up for. You know, at the end of the day, it's a business, and I love, you know, problem solving and find a solution. So, you know, I just stayed on myself, kept myself up. I don't get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. You know what I mean? So, like, people can say whatever they want to say, and that's their opinion. You know, at the end of the day, I go out there, I play my hardest. I play for the name on the back of my jersey and the front of my jersey, you know. So, you know, that's all I can do. I go out there, play my hardest, and do my best, and I encourage my teammates. And, you know, I just hope they follow me. And I could just lead the way into wins. You know, unfortunately, that wasn't the situation. But, you know, there are more games to come, so.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Maui. This is the end of the first part of the press conference. Welcome back to the second part of this post-game press conference at the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 qualifiers. We now have with us Coach Miodrag Perisic and Omari Spellman from Team Lebanon. Coach, we'll start off with you. First of all, congratulations. If you could please give us your comments about the game.
First of all, I'm very happy that we finished this window with 2 victory, because for us this window was more than game. We was in a very bad situation. Our players didn't play 2 months, so you know, I'm so happy for them, and I'm so happy for Lebanon that again show that they have good basketball, and I hope that Lebanese league soon will be good again, like was, and that will start very soon. And I wish them all the best, because in this moment, you know, I don't want to talk so much about stats, about something. I think that we play a very good game, and I wish to my players very soon to have, you know, their league and to work their job and to live in the peace.
Thank you, Coach. Omari, if you could also give us your thoughts on the game, please.
Oh man, it just felt good to get a great team win. Everybody participated, everybody did their part. Wow was amazing, Ali Hyder was amazing, Sergio, even though he was in early foul trouble, the minutes he played, he was phenomenal. So Everybody played extremely well, and it was just fun to be a part of. Great atmosphere in there, so just happy to be qualified for the Asia Cup.
Thank you, Omari. Do we have any questions from the media?
Just one question. Congratulations, Coach. Hani Sukkar from An-Nahar. Coach, we saw that your team scored 33 points in the first quarter, and then in the both quarters, second and third, you scored like 32 points. So was there a problem in Lebanon after the first quarter, or what's the reason why the percentage came down?
We start to change some players, we start to make some rotation, and as I said, my players didn't practice, one period before that, and we lose the rhythm. We are actually not in the game rhythm, and because of I'm coached 20 and few years, and for me this camp was very hard to to motivate the people, to animate the people, to put them in the real shape, because as I said, when you every day watch news from the home, it's not so easy to focus on the basketball. But with the other side, they really do the best what they can in this moment, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud that I was their coach today. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Omari. The post-game press conference is officially over. Thank you all.
Thanks.